Hello and welcome to An Image is Worth 1,000 Words. My name is Rob, and don't forget to check out the rest of my blog posts on my website at robhextall.com. Many years ago, this used to be where people made phone calls from. This was a public phone booth. Nowadays, it's an art installation. Do you remember these things? Have you still got any of them in your house? Look what I found in my box of old technology. An old VHS video recorder that I haven't used in a million years. I don't know how to use them anymore. Talking about old technology, here's a DVD player I haven't used in years. And what an amazing discovery this was. This is an old floppy disk drive. I mean, I still have a couple of old floppy disks. This is from 2001, so the 21st century, and this contains one photograph of my great-granddad. Can't get any more information on there, just one photograph. And here is my personal stereo, personal cassette player that I came to Spain with. And this is a cassette tape I made in my first couple of years here. This is a mixtape. Have you still got those? I even came to Spain with this shortwave radio receiver so that I could listen to the BBC World Service. Basically, to listen to the football results. Got this old camera. And this camera is a film camera. Oh, I can't open it. Finally. Look at that, you put a film in there. So a camera with a film. And I even found my old, the first ever mobile phone. No camera on that, or much of a screen, or anything really. I wonder if it still works. And here is this week's question. What would past generations think of our everyday objects? Before you start, check that you understand this vocabulary. Pause the video to make sure that you understand everything. This week's photo is of an emblematic K6 telephone box that could have been taken almost anywhere in the UK up to very recently. When I was growing up, there was one next to the shops at the bottom of my street, and I regularly used public payphones after leaving home and moving into shared accommodation where setting up and paying for a phone line was complicated. In our era of mobile communications, these once ubiquitous structures have lost their original function and have become tourist sites, defibrillators, mini libraries and art galleries. Some have even been converted to be used as shower cubicles in private homes. I can't even begin to think of how my grandparents might react to seeing the multi-purpose marvel of technology that killed off these icons, the smartphone. Instant information about everything, instant pictures of anything, instant navigation to anywhere. They would be gobsmacked, blown away, and would quite possibly think that it is all witchcraft. Scientist and award-winning sci-fi author Arthur C. Clarke is widely cited for his assertion in 1968 that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Clarke himself explained that, back in the 1960s, he would have happily accepted the prediction that in the future a book-sized object would be capable of holding an entire library. However, he would never have accepted that the same device would be able to convert the text into any font of any size. This was because he had vivid memories of old mechanical printing presses using large metal plates that required two men to lift them. His 1960s mind wasn't yet ready to transfer that particular physical concept into a future digital realm. And this was one of the world's most renowned science fiction writers. Let's take a look at 3 everyday 21st century objects that, if they saw them today, would leave our ancestors awestruck and wondering if they were witnessing magic. Microwave ovens. Before the modern microwave became commercially available in the 1960s, preparing hot food meant slow cooking, roasting, heating or steaming food in the oven or on the stove. Microwaves revolutionized cooking by making it easy to reheat, cook or even crisp meals in a matter of minutes. Music players. From vinyl records and cassette tapes to CDs and MP3 players to streaming services accessible via smartphones, music consumption has undergone a radical transformation. Modern generations no longer feel the need to physically own music, as vast collections are available online 24/7. E-book readers. E-book readers such as the Amazon Kindle were introduced in the early 2000s. They enable users to carry a vast library of digital books in a single device, influencing reading habits and the publishing industry. And of course, you can choose the size and style of the text to suit your needs. And here are 3 potential futuristic objects that could possibly exist in a generation's time, but right now seem more like something taken from one of Arthur C. Clarke's novels. Personalized health monitoring nanobots. Tiny nanobots will circulate in our bloodstream, constantly monitoring our health at a cellular level. They will detect early signs of diseases, deliver targeted treatments, and provide real-time feedback to doctors. Chronic pain and virtually all common diseases will be eliminated. Brain-computer interface, BCI, devices. BCI devices will allow the human brain to communicate with and control external software or hardware, such as computers or robotic limbs. Patients with paralysis, muscle atrophy, and other conditions will regain motor functions, and BCI-controlled robots will work in hazardous environments. Plus, why get up in the morning when you can control everything while lying in bed? Solar paint. Buildings, vehicles and infrastructure will be coated with this innovative paint that contains photovoltaic elements that capture sunlight and convert it into instantly usable electricity. Goodbye, oil! Are you going to be awestruck and blown away in the future? As the pace of technological innovation increases and AI becomes incorporated into our lives, who knows what gadgets your grandkids will use? Let's chat about the picture and those ideas. Number 1. Describe the picture in as much detail as possible. What do you think the box is used for nowadays? Number 2. How has your use of objects changed over the years? Give examples. Watches, phones, books, TVs, etc. Number 3. What are the advantages and disadvantages of technological advances for older generations? Number 4. What ethical concerns are there with personalized health monitoring and brain-computer interface devices? Number 5. What might be the consequences for equality for people who cannot afford or access new innovations? And here's a quick activity for you. Look around your home. Compare it to what your grandparents' home would have been like in the past, and to what your grandchildren's homes might be like in the future. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. Have a great day, a great week, and an absolutely fabulous weekend. Bye.